Did you know you can use green chilies and onions to make one of the best burgers you've ever had? Whether you're grilling out or grilling in, stick with me and I'll show you how. To make the best green chili burgers, you have to start with the best chilies. Whether you get them roasted for you or you roast your own. You can watch my video on green chili preparation, but here's the Cliff Notes. Roast them on a gas stovetop or on a grill, let them sit covered with foil, then peel them. That's it. Now cut them open and take out the seeds. Now take half an onion and cut it long ways. Yeah, like that. Turn it sideways and start slicing thin strips. This is called Frenching, by the way. Once you're finished with the onion, dice the chilies. This next step is not absolutely required, but it is essential. Place a little oil in a non-stick skillet. Twirl the pan around so that it coats the bottom evenly. Put the chilies in the skillet and then top it with a little bit of salt and a little dash of garlic powder. Cook it over medium heat for about 5 or 6 minutes until you've reduced some of the moisture in the chilies. This intensifies the flavor. Now just turn the heat off and set them aside for later. You can make your burger patties any size you like. I like about 5 or 5.5 ounce. So I take 1 pound of meat and divide it into 3 equally sized balls. Yes, I said balls, not patties. At this point, we're just going to leave them in the ball shape. We'll squash them later on the grill. You'll see what I mean. Be sure you just loosely pack those meatballs. We don't want them too compact. They'll get tough. If you're going to the grill now, just put all of your ingredients onto a tray and go outside. But everything you've done up to this point can be done ahead. Just cover it with plastic wrap, put it in the fridge, and wait till you're ready to cook. Plus, you can cook this indoors or outdoors because you're doing it on a griddle. I'll show you the outdoor method. Place a cast iron griddle on your outdoor grill. Turn your grill on high, close the lid, and let it preheat for about 15 minutes. You want that griddle very hot. Put a little bit of oil on the griddle and then add your onions. It's important to keep the onions in one layer and pushed up close together. Add a pinch of salt on top of the onions, then place your burgers. I'm just doing one right now to show you guys. I'm saving the others for later tonight. With a metal spatula, smash down the burger into a fairly thin patty. This is easier to do if the meat is room temperature. Reminder, this will be the only time you use your spatula to squash the burger. If you smash it while you're cooking, you just lose all the good juices in the meat. Add some salt and pepper to the top of the patty, then close the lid. Set your timer for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, check the patty. Make sure the onions and the patty are cooking. If the patty's not cooking too fast, go ahead and put your timer on a couple more minutes. Use your spatula to scrape up some of the onions while turning the patty. Be sure to put some of the loose onions back up on top. Now close the lid again and put your timer back on 5 minutes. Oh, don't forget to put your buns on. Believe me, they'll take only a couple of minutes. See, I'd show you what they look like, but they're hot. Once the timer goes off, lift the lid and check the meat for doneness. I use a meat thermometer. Well done is about 160. If it's not done yet, close the lid and cook it for a couple more minutes. When it's done, top it with the green chilies and then the cheese. Turn off the heat and close the lid. Put your timer on 1 minute to let the cheese melt. Then remove it to a plate, cover it, and let it sit for about 5 minutes before you eat. And this may be the longest 5 minutes of your life. Now, dress your burger however you like. I just like a little bit of mayonnaise, and I keep my tomatoes on the side with a little bit of green chili vinaigrette. Now go enjoy a little taste of the Southwest. See you next time on Kimberly in the Kitchen.